Hello, it is Madam Happiness from Edukea Institution. Today we are going to learn about English language and topic known as entrepreneurship. In this topic, you talk about a business person that you admire. Then you will also study the picture then to answer the question. After that, you read the passage called or titled Our Family Poetry Project and answer the question about it. After that, you will finally practice using some vocabulary items related to the passage in speaking and writing. Also, use relative pronouns in different contexts. After seeing the introduction of this topic, also you are going to study activity and talking about speaking practice. In speaking practice, we are going to talk about a business person that you admire. That is you admire. First question is, who is the business person that you admire the most? In this question should be to write the business person that you admire the most. Question point is, why do you admire him or her? In this question should be to write the reason on how do you admire him or her. Last question is, what kind of business does the person do? Also in this question should be to write what are the kind of business that the person do. After seeing the business admire, also going to study the picture below then to answer the question. Here as the picture there is different things seen there. There is the hands, a girl, house, trees, grasses, and the others. After seeing the picture should be to answer the following question. First question is, what do you see in the picture? In this question should be to write this do you see in the picture. Another question is, what is the girl doing? Also in this question it must be to write those activities doing by the girl shown in the picture. Last question is, why do people keep chickens? In this question should be to write the reason on why people keep chicken. After that, we are going to study activity 2 talking about reading practice. In reading practice, we are going to read the passage below then to answer the question about it or to answer the question that for. The story is about our family project. Imani was watching a television program on poultry farming. She got an idea to start a family poultry project from which her family would make a lot of money. She talked it to her parents and they liked the idea. Her mother said, we need money to start a good poetry project. Her father is also in favor of the idea. He said, I will provide some money that you will use to build a chicken coop and buy chickens and chicken feed. Your mother will see a veterinary officer to get advice on how to begin the poultry project. The following days, her mother went to see the veterinary officer who advised her on how to build a chicken coop. He also advised her on the necessary equipment to buy for the project. The veterinary officer told her that she would have to choose either keeping broiler or layers. Do not buy chicken feed before you choose the type of chicken that you want, because each type of chicken need a different kind of food. The veterinary officer advised me. He also said keeping chickens could make you a lot of money, but it needs a lot of commitment. Chickens need a lot of care since many diseases can easily affect their growth or cause death. In this case, they need different type of medicine from time to time. Iman's mother went home happy and told her family about the advice she received from veterinary officer. After 2 months, they had built a modern poultry coop to keep 1,000 chickens. Iman's mother went again to see the veterinary officer. This time she wanted to know the medicine needed for the chickens. The veterinary officer gave her list of the medicine required. The family decided to start the project with 1,000 layers. The whole family participated in taking care of the chicken. Iman's father's rule was to put some water in drinkers and some chicken feed in the feeders in the morning. Her mother took care of the chicks during the day, and Iman did the same in the evening. They all enjoyed taking care of the chickens, which seemed to grow very faster. After 6 months, they were already full grown. To their surprise, there were also 10 cocks. The layers started laying eggs. The family got about 850 eggs daily. Iman's mother collected the eggs every morning and Iman in the evening. The family ate some of the egg and sold the rest. They was grateful to the veterinary officer whose advice made the project successful. After that, you must be to answer the following question. First question is, who got the idea about poultry project? In this question should be to write the person who got the idea about the project. Another question is, where did the idea come from? In this question also should be to write where the idea is coming from or is come from. Third question is, what advice did man's mother get from the veterinary officer? Also should be to write those advice mothers go to see mothers get from veterinary officer. Another question is, which type of chicken did they keep? In this question should be to mention all types of chickens they keep. And another question is, why did Iman's mother go to see the veterinary officer? In this question should be to write the reason on why Iman's mother go to visit or to see the veterinary officer. And another question is, why do family needed projects? In this question should be to write the reason on how or why the families need project. And the last question is, why do you think it was important for Iman's family to start the project? In this question should be to mention the importance for Iman's family to start the project. Which importance the family can get when she started the project, or the family to start the project. Thanks for watching me. Welcome to another period.